Welcome to the Songwriter Life. My name is Bob Menzies, and in this channel, I try to maybe give you some tips about writing songs. It's such an arcane mystery, and I do this through the writing of my own songs, and through that, I hope to help you write a better song or even get started writing a song. Because a lot of things are really dependent on where do you get the idea. I'm always asked about that. Where do these ideas come from? Where do these sparks come from? I'd like to talk to you about a song tonight called I'm Not As Old As I Used To Be. So this song came about, I was sitting at my computer, minding my own business, and my wife walked by and she was kind of in a jovial mood, and she said, "Hey, I got a new skirt and a new pair of skivvies," and just joking around. She wasn't really doing anything, she was fooling around. I said, "Well, wait a minute, that's a good title for, or the first line of a song in any case." So it progressed from there. It's really a song about a woman's emancipation from a relationship where she probably wasn't getting the best of the deal. Through this, she says, "I'm going to go and have a good time, and I don't care who knows it, and I don't care about you because I'm leaving you behind." So she goes through this process, and of course, she ultimately does get pursued by the bad guy, and basically, she's hauling down the highway and just going her own way and having her own good time. And basically, she talks in the chorus about nobody can tell me what to do. I'm going to do what I want. I'm going to do it with whoever I want. I'm going to do it whenever I want. So that whole thing evolved in a way that I thought was pretty cool. And of course, I sang it in the voice of a woman, not the voice of a woman, my own voice, but in the character of a woman. It was really a fun song, and I remember when I took it down to Nashville, the boys kind of looked at it and said, "Well, I'm not as old as I used to be." So that's a good idea. We'd all like to be like that. The song, I used basic rock and roll chord progression, and it just unfolded like a story song, like many of my songs do. I like to tell a story that has a beginning, a middle, and an end, and has some experiences and fun times within it. Sketched out on my guitar. First, I wrote the lyrics, which I usually do. I usually write the lyrics first and have an idea about how the melody is going to go. But then I had the beginning. I usually like to write one verse, perhaps. I don't even start with a chorus. I like to start with a verse. And I worked that verse out until I'm comfortable, and it sort of opens up the story. And in the beginning, I used to almost always drop the first verse because the first verse was always very general and so on. It wasn't until the second verse that I got into the spirit of the song. I no longer do that. I seem to be able to get right into it on that first verse. And then that suggests chorus, change of chords perhaps, and it gets livelier and it really gets to the feeling of the song, because in a song the verse is giving you the story, if you like, and half the time people don't really hear those lyrics, but what they focus in on is the chorus. And the chorus comes from the old Greeks saying the Greek chorus, where they supply the emotion to the song and the feeling, and those words going up to the gods watching over them. The chorus comes, once that's done, the rest comes pretty simple, because really I have to figure out what's the contrast in the song, where's the dilemma the character finds themselves in, and of course I'm in the role of a woman character singing the song, so I had to stretch myself a little bit, and I just had a lot of fun with it. Eventually I took it to Nashville, had it recorded with the band down there, and we really had a good time, and they thought the lyrics were fun. They always like a song like that, and it came out pretty good and a lot of fun. So that's the song I'd like to present to you tonight. So without yakking any further about this, I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you find it useful, because what we like to learn about as poets or songwriters is that the inspiration is everywhere. Really, all you have to do is open your ears. You don't have to invent anything. That's why when writers or songwriters talk about the blank page that so terrifies you, well, I've always found when I sit down and try to write a song, that blank page is impossible to work with. But if I have just the germ of an idea, and they come from anywhere, I've got them from dreams and walking along the street and overhearing people. You just need to have your ears open and your mind open to the universe, and it'll send you all the ideas you need. When I get in a real creative throw of writing a lot of songs, I just can't turn them off, and sometimes at night I've got to just relax, take it easy, or you've written enough for now. And then when I'm focusing on putting the album together or making videos, that sort of thing, well, that voice kind of dies down. And that's where I am right now. The voice has kind of died down, and I'm hoping to revive it again, but I have such a backlog of songs during the pandemic. I had so much time on my hands, as we all did. that I wrote a lot of songs that I couldn't get out and record, and for all of the same reasons none of us get able to do anything. So now I'm hoping to get back to that, and but first I have to take care of the backlog I've had, and I've released a few singles this year, and I'm happy about that since the year's coming to a close. I hope to get another one out in the early year and an album. So that's my ambition for now. So I hope you enjoy this this song, and give it a listen and see what you think about the way it worked out. So thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. And once again, don't forget to like and subscribe to this video. I really do appreciate it. So please do. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.